wanna dance the night away. 'Cause it seems to me that we used to be lost souls in a world of possibility. You gotta let go, feel the music in your soul. 'Cause nothing else matters tonight. You gotta get loose. Move your feet, no use. Feeling complete. The truth will set you free. Get lost in when life gets hold on you. Just know that's how we grow. You just gotta dance the night away. 'Cause it seems to me that we used to be lost souls in a world of possibility. You gotta let go, feel the music in your soul. 'Cause nothing else matters tonight. You gotta get loose. Move your feet, no use. Feeling complete. The truth will set you free. Get lost in the beat.
everyone, and welcome to the stream. Yes, it's Tuesday night. It's the one and only. It is the Pegasus Show. Let's get rid of them. I can't even get hold of his title. There we go. Hi, welcome to the stream, mate, everyone. And here we go. Yeah, so tonight we're going to be looking at the event store. And I've also thrown in a couple of extra little bits, which was an unexpected patch note update that we was not expecting. M53.1, where we had 3 systems introduced into the game today. Yes, it was actually a bit of a shock, and I'll shout out to Tiberius for actually bringing that one up with the CCs, and I was like, ooh, so I went straight in, sent my jellyfish out, and had a look around. Yeah, not much to see, just some matters in there, but it was actually nice to see some Scopely have actually been listening to the player base lately, and actually have added some extra systems to help alleviate some of the pressures for the new weekly APACs. So anyway, let's jump into game and let's have a quick look at these systems to begin with. Yes, we will be also looking at the event store, like I've already said, and we are going to look about what I am actually going to spend some of my event store currency on, and also, hey Pets, welcome to the stream, mate. Also, everything in the event store, we'll have a quick breakdown of it and see what's what. But to start off, first of all, before we go look at those systems, just draw your attention to the Officer Flash Pass this month. Yay! And yeah, I'm not going to say it's particularly too bad. It's not there. I mean, you got Pon in there, and you got 3 of 11, but Galena, I suppose they had to put hey Dave, welcome in. They had to put a throwaway officer in there. So, but I mean, I think a lot of players are actually having fun with Galena with these increased loot below deck for both Borg nanoprobes and Actian Venom. Also, we've been given a Talios event, which is also going to give you some extra. If we can just get this up, yep, we can extra loot if you want it, and a Haley frequency. Woohoo! So now I did sort of like rant about this one in the thing, saying if we'd have actually had an announcement about this, players could have actually saved their charged nanoprobes. Yeah, I went T5 like a day or two ago, so it's not a throw off, sir. All right, okay. So, evening Hugo, welcome to the stream. Kick it off straight there. But yeah, to me, he's a throwaway officer at current. I mean, he might literally be something so fabulous and excellent later on. But for me, at the minute, he's not worth an awful lot. I mean, that 10% for the reduced stats he gives me. Yeah, no, I'd rather go in and... yeah, so, but to me, Galena is a bit of a throwaway, but obviously if you don't feel that he's a throwaway officer, then that's absolutely fine. If he's actually working wonders for you, then smashing, brilliant. I can only hope that one day he will actually provide that benefit for me as well. So, hey Nuts, welcome into the stream, buddy. But anyway, so we got this, yeah. Now, there is a piece of research that requires charged nanoprobes, so please don't forget to go in there. But as well, it does say upgrade ships and research. Now, there's one thing I've not actually tested yet, because all this actually says is spend charged nanoprobes. Now, I've not actually looked at this yet, but we'll have a quick look here. By the way, the Talios event is mean. I just maxed my Talios. Yeah, I think I've got another level before I've maxed it as far as I can go. But, I mean, yeah, I think I have, because I've got the T6 engine. But the problem is I'm not actually taking it any further. It's tier 5. It's going to do what I want it to do. So, but anyway, so what we're going to do, I think I've got some spare nanoprobes lying around in my Borg refinery. So I'm actually going to test it. Plus 10 is good for me on top of the 40% I get from 5. Yeah, so you're going to get a 50% boost. I mean, to me, though, I mean, that 10%, and mine's at 10% as well. And it doesn't provide, for me, getting that extra 10% loot is not worth the drop in stats. It's not worth the drop in stats. And if you want, we can actually look at that and see what the difference is. I haven't got any beacons to actually get out to Mantis space, but I've got little transwarp cells to get to Borg space, so we could also look at that. But I mean, maybe it's just a case of yours at 20%, Hugo. That's brilliant. Plus a 60% loot off 5 of 11. That's nice. So what's she, tier 4? Is that a tier 4 boost? But a total of 80% loot. That's actually pretty good. I will say that is pretty good. So yeah, it sounds like Galena is going to be something better further on down the line. But yeah, so right, let's have a look into the Borg refinery. And oh, I forgot to collect them again. Never mind. Now, charge. That's active nanoprobes, so I don't want to be doing that. So here we go. Let's get some. So now, obviously, it does say spend. It does say spend charge nanoprobes, 25 points each, and obviously 50 shards, 511. If I get it's up to tier 4. All right, so 60% loot is a tier 3. Wow. Yeah, RNG, come on, I need 5 of 11 shards. But yeah, that's never going to happen in a million years. And I forgot to put the music on. So there we go, put some music on. I'm no doubt going to get some copyright claims against this, but I am actually using gaming music for YouTube and Twitch. Copyright free. But I get a copyright claim against me. I've been doing it for the last several live streams. It's really frustrating. I think something in YouTube has been changed. But anyway, we're going to try this and see what we actually get. Now, nothing's come up, so I'm guessing we've not actually got any... Oh, hello. That's nice. I'm guessing we've not actually got anything on the leaderboard. Typical, we have to go into it, and no. So, yeah, you've got to spend it on upgrades and the research. Now, I do have one piece of research that I could do. That still seems a bit bloody loud. There we go. So let's claim those helps and jump into my base and then onto the R&D. All these button clicks. Alright, Starship's tree. That's where it was. So the only one I've got, yeah, I've not got enough to do it. I mean, what do I need? 49,000. So I wouldn't have even had enough this morning. I could drop it tomorrow morning when I get when I do my pull and get me 57,000. But to be perfectly frank, I'm not even bothered with this research because I don't even use my Talios on the Solo Armadas. In fact, I'm not even pulling the Solo Armada boxes. I'm now working on the credits. So I'm working towards getting my my Newton and my Pylum. So I mean, I've already got a scheduled dates for them. The Newton in the amount of just based on the away teams credits that I'm spending, I'm potentially looking around about the 8th of February before I can get it next year. And the Pylum, I'm looking at the 25th of October 2025 based on the current credits I've got and the accumulation of roaming credits. So now I can speed them up, make it faster, make it easier to get the blueprints, but even then I've still got to get to shipyard 46 before I can build them anyway. So doing that piece of research, upgrading the Talios, is not exactly of a high priority for me anymore. And come to think of it, I've not actually ground the Borg out today, so which means I'm going to be kind of short for the inert Santa. Let me have a look how many inerts I've got. And inert, yeah, I'm actually short on the inert, so I might have to go spend some X-Borg credits in the morning, which is a bit of a bugger. It's very important research. Use your Talios with full synergy LaForge and get a bonus of 100% plus Borg credits. Also Borg Sol credits for a whole month. That's alright actually, it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, some players will see it as important if they are using the Talios for Borg Solo Armadas, but I guarantee you it's going to cost me to do it that way. It's going to cost me more in repairs for hitting the Solo Armadas I can hit. And it's the same with the Defiant. I mean, some people would say I should use the Defiant to get the increased edicts and everything. Turn that down because it's still too loud. the increased edicts for the normal solo armadas in Dominion space. But yet, to put the Defiant on there is going to cause me, one, a full repair of the Defiant for the solo armadas I'm actually hitting, and more damage to my two power based ships. Basically meaning I'm spending more in Titanium and Dilithium and repair speed ups in repairing those ships for each solo armada. Now, to do it, I'd have to come down a level, which I know for a fact I can easily clean out, do multiple armadas in a single run, just to use these new support ships. Yeah, exactly. The Talios dies every time. But to me, that's more repairs. That's more repairs. And that's more Titanium spent, more Dilithium spent, more speed up spent. And what I would actually get back in terms from the chest is not as valuable to me as making sure I've got Titanium for upgrades and repairs when it comes to doing my dailies and things like that. I mean, it's like I accidentally did an upgrade on my Fisher by accident because I saw, oh, I've got the Fisher parts, I'll go upgrade. Forgot about the 10 billion Titanium it's going to cost me to do that component. And for the net benefit I got off that was absolutely negligible. So I lost 10 billion. But it saves me do it when I get to level 50. Hey, John, welcome to the stream, bud. So to me, I would rather hit those higher level armadas and get more out of them. Out of the chest would disagree. Yeah, I mean, the hue out of the chest. Ah, right. Well, yeah, you get hue. Now that is a good idea. That is a good point to make there, Hugo. Getting the hue. But the one thing is the RNG around getting hue is, yeah, it's just not. It's not good enough. He's a high valued officer, so the RNG that they place on his shard pulling is going to be tanked as low as possible, but still make it seem benefit. Now, some players will get the better RNG and they'll be able to get the higher level shards. But when you think about the effort you've got to put in through doing the uncommons and the rares and how many you're going to need of them, because like with the Gemini Salamanders, you need two rares, two chests from the rare to do an epic. But in the Borg, you need 3. You've got to do more with the Borg than you are with the Jem'Hadar. And to me, that's just literally niche or recommended for overall, though. Which bit, John? Which bit? As you can see, I'm actually mining some steel at the minute. I'm actually trying to clear some nodes out here in Mears because we've got 3 steel nodes in the system, which is meant to be a CLAT. So, but I'm taking advantage of looking for scouts while I'm out here as well. But yeah, so to me, this special on the level. John, I'm hit your level. Yeah, if you hit your level, then that's fine. But the one thing is, I'm not getting as much from hitting my own level, and I can punch higher. Play level 34. I disagree. I need to kill a lot more Gemini Solamadas to get decent loot out of them. But solo gives me the loot for weeks. Okay. Okay, then that is something then I'd have to actually look into. Because I don't see much value. The only thing I see of value coming out of my chest for the Borg refinery, realistic, I mean, we've got these. I mean, you got the Vidar loots. I don't actually use the Vidar anymore. I don't use them. But it's like the faction is the Fleet Commander credits, rare credits, and the Commander XP. Having these officers as well is a bonus. As you can see, I've actually got enough to do a 2 chest pull on this one. The Epic, I've still got, what, 12 hours before I can do it, but I don't think I've actually got enough to do a chest pull. And obviously the Uncommon, I haven't got enough to do a pull in this neither. Borg are easy. They're easy, yeah, but at the... I mean, this is the cost of using the original Vidars for getting 100 directives. But yet, if I go into the tier 5 Talios one, yeah, fine, I'm getting an extra 50 directives. It's costing me approximately 85% more for 50% more. So I'm not really getting... Never get that Vidar chest. I'd rather go with the Vidar chest, because then at least I can get things like faction credits and things like that. Because like I say, here I can only pull 57,000 on a 2 chest pull for charged nanoprobes. Well, here I've still got just under 30,000 left over. Yeah, that's true. That's why you need Gal to boost your loot. Yeah, I mean... Right. Now, that's what I've got available. And if I put my... Let me think. So we'll put my Armada crew on it for now, and then we need... I hate this bit where I've got to move myself around a lot. Right, so that's 400%. So we'll go for some defense. Kirk, 450%. And I'm going to need one more health. So, now, put myself here. Now, as you can see, for my stats, I've got Galana. As for my stats, I'm now hitting that 450% across the board. Now, yes, I'm going to look like I've got egg on my face. If Galana actually doesn't reduce that drop. Now, where have I put him? Okay, where is he? Where did I put Galana? Right, so we'll save that there. We'll keep that load out there. That's unusual. Where did I put Galana? Blue. Oh, here he is. Ship G. Oh, he's on the Fisha. He's on the Fisha. So, yeah, I did do that, Hugo, but unfortunately, because the Fisha is actually out and about in a minute, he won't actually show up at the front of the list. I'd have to scroll all the way to the end. Let's claim that lovely milestone. Right, so let's get repaired quickly. Oh, got a ship under repair there. Right, get that done. No, exactly. I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah, right. Hang on, like, yeah. Oh, frack. I don't know if that will actually blow my Vidar up, my Valdor up. Right. So let's have a look at this. I did blow it up. That's brilliant. So, right, so now we're going to click on that. Now I'm actually going to put my Borg crew on. Now, as you can see, my stats have just dropped automatically. I saw Gal as an officer. I could use him. Also, even like Tiberius is recommending using him. Okay, right. Well, looking at this, I'm now going to re-jerry-rig my Talios to give it some stats. So, of course, we want health. We want some attack. Yeah, you do need to try and get all the bonuses you can. Right, so below deck ability. It's not improving my stats whatsoever. Gallinar is not improving my stats whatsoever. So basically means I'm not going to last as long in a firefight. I ain't going to last as long. And the one thing is as well, I noticed this when I was like using 5 of 11 with this load on the bridge of this. I wasn't getting as much loot because I wasn't killing enough. Harken? I've never heard of Harken. But, so, I mean, yeah, he's at 14k on the ship at the minute. But, to me, Dune. Oh, right, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, me at the minute, I just don't see the value in using him. I mean, like I said, I mean, what? Oh, he's giving me 15%. So, but I tell you what, right? In the interest of fairness, let's see what he can do. Because what we can do is through the stream, we can actually just go there. So now I go to this system, level 42 system, because I don't have to kill as many, but I still get approximately roughly what I need. So, oh, okay, that's fine. That's fair dues then. That's absolutely fine. If pretty much all you need is the health, then that's absolutely fine. But I like to have all my stats as best as possible, so I've got that more survivability, and as well I'm putting as much firepower down as possible. But we'll send the Talios out. Because I would actually love to be proven that my opinion on this is wrong. I would love nothing more for it to be proven wrong. So, and what I'm going to do as well is we're going to mark all them as red. Because I'll be interested to see how many I actually kill. I've not actually ran this number yet. Yeah, it's the inert nanoprobes nuts. So I'm interested to see. By the way, so for those of you who haven't noticed yet and have not seen the update as well, we do have these 3 new systems here, starting here and ending up with Crawford at the top here and Cheyenne in the middle. Is it Lamadine or something like that? Yeah, basically these are copy pasta systems from Lindstrom. Basically they've got the 40s, uncommons and epics in there. I think they've got some rares as well in there. Looks like a feisty brew. No, just an orange juice. Using Strange New Worlds crew and Fatborg, I get 1.4 million on a max Talios Ops 44 in the 42 probes. Okay, right now, Joseph, is that full synergy Strange New Worlds crew? Because obviously this is the other bit that really gets me. Yeah, there are some rares in here. But as well, you'll also know, as well, just quickly swinging around here, is there are also the massive 45 level 45s for all the high level players. Pike gets you the defense that you could need, and because the attack only gives you a few thousand damage, the whole anti-borg damage. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So don't get hung up on the stats, bro. Oh yeah, I'm quite happy to do all these research, all this research here. It's full synergy. Oh right, okay, so I'm running full synergy now. Now I know for a fact at the minute is I can actually go to around about 470,000. That's as a tier 4. That was actually half my thing. I've just noticed this morning I don't need about 1 million in nanoprobes to begin with. So to do my pulls. Oh yeah, no, I listen to all of you, and I will take any advice and what you guys see in your games and see if there's a way I can implement it into my game as well. So okay, so after two kills, we're at 39,000 in the hold. I think the new system dilutes the systems for... No, it means that we can actually spread out and stop being all congregating in one system. Because we've had it for too long and it's a pain in the flipping arse. So we're actually... No, it basically means that there's more chance that we can all get armadas. Instead of us, some of us sat there thinking, no, I'm going to complete this because everyone's just doing armadas and I can't get in there. So... Oh, I don't know whose issue with doing a hailing frequency, but we'll do one back. So, right, so what are we up to now? So, we're on 79,000. And how many we killed so far? We've done 4 so far. Now, the only problem is with these tests, they do actually take a bit of time. Now, I've got to wait for the shields to fully regenerate. Because the one thing I don't like to go into a fight without full shields. Dude, that's why I'm killing Ops 45 with my T6 G3s. It's more about the ability of the officers, not the numbers. Yeah, I believe that's what Rev was on about as well in his last live stream. Is about focus, is officers and research. And obviously, because I'm starting to actually try to delve in now more to the game mechanics and everything, it's something that I am going to have to spend a few evenings sat there and just going through and seeing what I can actually learn. But the problem is, I don't even know where to start. In all honesty, I don't know where to start. When it comes down to things like research, I know it's great for boosting my power and everything, and I need to do various researches towards this, that, and the other. So it's like the armadas. I know I still got some armada research to do and get that as good as possible. But when it comes to adding like officers, it's just like adding a new paradigm for me. While the Vidar is very fun, done in a few minutes. Yeah, Talia's farming is annoyingly slow and spends way too much time to fill my 2 million cargo hold. And I have to kill weaker Borg to survive long enough. Yeah, you see, now that's where the problem is. I don't want to kill those lower ones because I sometimes forget where I am and how many runs of this I've actually done so far. So, hopefully, using Galanar right now, I mean, if Galanar is going to pay off for me, I mean, I'm at 182,000. Roughly, I've lost 25% hull. Hugo, who do you put below decks? Yeah, I mean, that also comes into it as well. It's like, who would you put below deck? By the sounds of it, you would need maximum health. So... Nero would be a good one. My Nero is maxed, so which means he's giving me the best health stats that I can possibly get out of one particular officer. So, hopefully the shields will fully regenerate by the time I get there. Once you get to 300, numbers matter less. Yeah, 300%, that's the G3 ships. But this ship, the Talios, will need a 450%. So I like to try and reach that on all 3 areas if I can. maxed 6 of 11, Hugh, tier 3, and Galanad, tier 3, bridge crew, and 5 of 11. Also, you use max 6 of 11 below deck. I haven't got a tier 3 Hugh though, but I'm sure I could find somebody to replace Hugh below deck for that one. Because obviously we will be getting Hugh tonight. No questions, we are going to get Hugh tonight. So yes, I'm going to run some tests with Hugh as well. So we will be doing that. Because I don't know how many of you actually did the vote that I put up. Last time I saw, it was heavily sided towards getting Hugh. And to be honest, Hugh was actually on my hit list anyway. So, and obviously we'll go through the event store as well and see what would ideally be best to spend the rest of the event currency on. So now I'm actually curious what the vote's currently up to. Does that just stop the music? No, it hasn't. That's fine. I thought it stopped the music. So let's have a look at the votes latest. So yeah, out of 9 votes, so not only only 9 people's actually looked at it, but 8 people have actually voted go for Hugh. So I was hoping to get a few more votes on there. Hugh makes a huge difference. Yeah, I've literally been hearing that quite a lot. Okay, this won't work if you don't have Hugh. Alright, so I'm going to need Hugh on below deck as well, am I? So, I mean, that's absolutely fine. I mean, if we actually need Hugh as well, guess what we could go and do? Let's get this one finished, and then let's go get Hugh, and then we can compare how much... do you use an EXO? Nope. I don't see the point in them because the increase is very marginal at the most. I'm staying away from swarms, niche ships to Franklin. Don't go anywhere. John, wrong decision, mate. You need that Franklin. You will need the Franklin all the way up till at least Ops 40. That would be my best recommendation. I mean, at the end of the day, it's entirely up to you. Yeah, as well as Nuts just said, you won't be able to get the Frankie A. But you need the Franklin, because the reason you need the Franklin, if you go into the resources tab, is all these. Okay? And starting off with the Franklin, you will get these 3. Now, ignore the bonus number at the top, because that's due to the Xborg faction, Xborg research, which is boosting these. But these are valuable. I'm not going to lie, they are so valuable, and they become, that's the rules. Well, there's no rule around it. But these become extremely valuable into your 40s. I mean, it's like, I've got a 500% bonus at the minute. I've got the research currently running to go to the next level, which I believe is 8,000, and I'm going to showcase that in a video this week, because somebody put a couple of screenshots up in the Discord of the was it 300,000 or something like 30,000 bonus. So I am going to showcase how valuable these actually are, and you are going to need the Franklin to do it because they do go up. Resource thing, I take it. Yeah. And yeah, Nuts is right. After 35, you won't need the 3. Actually, it's I think it's 38. Nuts, but again, yeah. And welcome to the stream card. These are, this is just mentioned about when you get base raided. Having all these tokens is a godsend. I keep dumping them into my base every now and again just to make it look like I've actually got something in the base. But no, these are valuable. And then obviously when you get to the correction, when you get to level 35, you will be able to scrap the Franklin at level TN9, level 41, and get a full set of blueprints for the Franklin A. And once you've done that, You're then doing the dailies for the biotics, which again is another big boost. There is a piece of research which will multiply this by 6. But again, yeah. The Xborg faction makes it so much easier, much better. You cannot imagine how much Royce... Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I will do a video on that this week. I slated it in. I'm not quite sure what date I'm going to drop it. Probably Thursday or Friday. No problem, John. That's what we're here for. You need that Franklin Ops 35. Plus 80% damage. Huh? 80% damage? Where are you getting the 80% damage from? I didn't know we were talking about damage. I thought we were talking about the Franklin and how valuable the Franklin was. Believe it or not, it's a pain in a flipping arse. I'm not gonna lie. Getting that Tier 9 Franklin is a pain in the arse. But what you're gonna get at plus the Franklin kills more swarms. Yeah, the Franklin does kill more swarms. It is your swarm killer. I mean, I don't really bother with it now. It is a weird ship, but she is valuable. She is valuable from Ops 18 all the way up to Ops 35. Then you get your Franklin A, which will be valuable for you for another 5 levels. Well, up until Ops 40, or when you can start doing the freebooters and you've done that piece of research. I've got about 3 minutes lag. Okay, let's do the lag test. So, hand on nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got a 7-second delay. True that the last tier is longer. Nuts, come out the live stream, mate, and then reopen the live stream. That'll be my best bet. Because obviously, if you're lagging that far behind, I mean, I've got. I mean, I'll just show you as well. If you can see the screen, that's the stream I'm recording right now. So, and I've got a 7-second delay. So, yeah. Been a good just thus far. But yeah, so if anyone is having... I know YouTube was having problems with Rev's stream on Sunday. But I thought YouTube had got that sorted. So, right, so where are we now? 366,000. I'm not even sure how many we've actually killed because there's no thing. No issue here. Yeah, that's fine. It might just be a case of... I don't know. It could be your internet's playing up, or maybe the upload is not. I lost 8.5 billion down. Oh! Because the Alliance donate and there's no safety check. Ow! I say never slack in Tyrion the Franklin A because you never know. Yes, Joseph. Now, that was something I'd recently become into thinking, because I'd literally had the last few weeks of thinking, yeah, okay, won't bother with the Franklin. Well, I've sent mine up to tier 6 this morning. Yeah. The EXO, are you reading from the bottom up? No, I'm reading from the top down. I'm just trying to keep up with chat while obviously doing this. I mean, it'd be a lot easier if I had a mouse, and obviously it'd be a lot easier if me my backing screen was actually on time. Hello. Yes, not sweet. Yes, we're still here, mate. We're still here. Quick poll: who plays Android? I'm on Android, mate. PC Master Race, but it seems more polished over Android. Tried on BlueStacks. I did try it on BlueStacks on a Windows tablet once, and it was so dreadful. It was just, yeah, I just took it straight off there. I didn't even hesitate. But the only point is that, hey Meta, welcome in, mate. Yeah, my tablet's now bollocks because I dropped it on the floor by accident. But I'm an Android user. Obviously, I will be getting a PC eventually. Luckily, I did find one relatively cheap. However, it's not powerful enough to handle the game. So yes, I won't be going for that one. And it was nice and cheap as well. But the problem is it was Windows 8.1. Well, Windows don't support that software anymore, apparently, because according to their system. Oh, yeah, they don't. Yeah. Way better on PC, even a small system PC. Yeah, I mean, PCs are probably better. I mean, everything on the screen on the PC is just... plus, you're not seeing them right away, are you? You're keeping up with the conversations. I'm keeping up with the conversations as best I can, but like I said, there is that 7-second delay between what I say and what you hit when you actually hear it. So obviously I'm seeing the chat, and obviously you're going to get your answer about 7 seconds after I've actually seen it and answered. So I mean, unfortunately, obviously that's the way all my streams have been so far, until I can find a way to actually get it to link correctly. So I'm not quite sure what the problem is. So, but right. So, oh, actually, right. Now, I'm actually going to say I'm now wrong. Because I've only got 512,000. Yeah, I've not breached 500,000 doing these 42s without using Galanar. So... they won't give it back. They won't give what back, Nuts? Wait, yeah, so... And I've still got a tiny bit of hull left. So, I'm actually not doing too... no, that's still a snail in comparison to Warp Drive, mate. You're probably looking... Yeah, as quick as it is to push a button. So many people were hit with that Latinum mining change by not tearing up the Devore. So many were hit with the launch of the Frank 8 by stopping the old Frank. Yeah, exactly. Read this message out as soon as you see it. There you go. Read it out. The Vidal with Natalia's hit. Yeah, a lot of players were caught short. I mean, I'll hold my hands up. I was one of the 6% that actually had a tier 9 Vidal. I had 2. I was one of the 6%. So I'm happy with that one. The STFC PC version with Ripper's mod, which made the whole game so much better. You got 30 seconds. Okay. Let me try something. Right. There's going to be a way around this one. I know for a fact there's going to be a way around this one. I don't know what's there. There we go. Right, so I want... Is it that one there? Yeah, that's the one I want. So... And see if we can get that screen showing. Warp 5. Yeah. NX01. I mean, a few of us have been in my life have been trying to think, right, if I can just get that screen... No, God, there we go. Right, hang on. I can't even get the bloody backing light to change to a black background, which is a pit. If I could get that, it'd be a bit better. You'd... Blah, blah, blah. It's freaking no... Screensaver. No, there's no black screen on this, unfortunately. Let's have a look what we've got in here. Gothic. Cancel. Home screen. Nope, nothing in there. Yeah, I can't get my tablet to switch to a black background. Turn down the brightness. Yeah, I mean, that might work. Right, let's see. Can we get the... Okay, so we've got a timer in there. Right, so... Let me just make sure I can get this one right. Right, that's fine. Reset. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a timer. And then as soon as I see the timer start on the big screen, I'm going to stop it. So that will tell us how much delay we've got. I mean, blooming technology is a pain in the arse. Right, so. Here we go. There we go. 7.69 seconds. And that was all backwards for you. Nuts, are you going back through the stream to find out who's it you're trying to talk to at the same time? But let's say there we've got a 7 second delay. So, and that was using a little bit more. Here we go. Right, put that back on so I can actually see the screen. And Metalios is dead. Okay, so how many hostiles did we kill? So we actually killed 27 hostiles, which is actually quite reasonable. It's actually not too bad, that. And then if we look at the defeated one, how much cargo? That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. I'm looking at 1.1 million using 2 runs. So, what we're going to do then is we're going to pause the runs there, because now we're going to jump into the event store. Because obviously the event store is meant to be part of the main part of the show tonight, and going over what's crap and all that. Yes, we're going to go and get... Okay, I can't see anyone else chatting. So...
Take the test and find the perfect coffee for you. Find out more on houseofcoffee.smeg.com.
Peg, go 9 minutes up. Right, hang on. Right, so that's fine.
Are you a dreamer or a go-getter? These are just a few of the questions we'll use to match you with the perfect job for your perfect
9 minutes up.
Click now and let us help you find it.
Alright, now I'm confused. Right. Because I'm seeing a 7-second delay, and yet I'm now getting 9... What? John... You refreshed, right? Right, okay, now, guys, right? You know for a fact it's easy to confuse the hell out of me. So, right, so what? Are we seeing like minutes delay here, or are we seeing? So what I'll do is I'm going to put my thumb up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got that down to 5 for some peculiar reason. Okay. But anyway, so event store. I mean, I'll try and catch you, chat. I mean, what I do with the chat is I read them as they usually come in. I don't see a long... Hey, Kay, how are you doing, buddy? I've not seen you in a while. Yeah, so it's definitely looking like a few seconds from what I'm seeing, which is still a pain in the ass. But what can you do with technology nowadays? But anyway, so... Event store. Yes, we got a lovely event store. Now, resource and materials, I'm going to literally say don't even bother with because it's an absolute waste of a time, too expensive, and what you're going to get from your event store currency in that tab is pretty much nothing compared to what you get on a normal month. It's not even anywhere close. Like now you read my chat 10 seconds after I wrote it. Yeah, that 10 seconds is definitely way too long, really. But I think it's something we can easily handle. But if we're going to be talking like minutes delays and everything, or anywhere up to like 30 seconds, we've got a problem. Red line at the bottom of the bar, it says live. Click it, click on it to get to the point where we're all watching. Yeah. I mean, I do that quite a lot. I mean, I can do that. Here as a speak on the screen, it comes up, says live. If I go back and then I've got like minus 30 seconds, 40, 50, minute 10, put it back and press play, it should come back with, yeah, I'm back on live. So, yeah. Oh, Joseph, I know exactly what you mean. I wish the miners were easy to upgrade, especially the G4s. It's like ridiculous. Well, anyway, so materials and resources, you're going to completely ignore it. We'll come back to officers in a minute because we know exactly that's where we're going to go. Frames and avatars I'm going to touch on next. Another one, this is entirely if you really, really, really want to. I mean, you've got to be a Spice Girl to actually go for it. But, hey, if anyone gets the reference, you definitely lived the 90s. But, I mean, you've got various... Yeah, avatars and frames and wow, and yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, I mean they're all ridiculously priced as well. So, unless you really, really want them, I would not recommend the frames and avatars. Now, ship refits as well. You could look in here if you want anything. The cloakings, it might be a bit valuable for you. The refit shards for the G4 uncommon ships. Now, be careful with these if you do get them. Yes, they look cool on your ship, but they'll have a limited shelf life for those G4 players. Okay. Yeah, lots of Latinum Hugo. Absolutely. The other way is using TAL in exchange space to kill level 40 freighters there. Yeah, because they actually do kick out a lot of XP, don't they? So I have noticed that bit. But yeah, so these refits for the G4 uncommon ships, they're going to have a limited shelf life. Because obviously you're not going to use that G4 uncommon forever. And obviously once you get higher up, yeah, and because it doesn't tell you, but obviously these increase your faction reputation for the given ship refit. So this one is the Valdor, so this will go to the Romulan reputation. Brilliant for trying to get me to the 1 billion. But once I get beyond the point of using the Valdor, yeah, I'm not going to be able to use it anymore. And obviously the Valdor has got a limited shelf life as it is, because it won't be able to kill most of the hostiles you actually need to get your reputation up. So this is why I said this is going to be a limited shelf life. You can get it if you'd like, but again, limited. Salvager refits, you can get them through the new Apex event. Bit of a grind to get them. It's not as bad as the some other stuff in there. But again, do you really want them? 200% towards mitigation stats. Yeah, maybe while you're in your 30s potentially, but once you get into the G4, yeah, excuse me, they're useless. They look so, but yeah, they do look awesome. I really want that. I want that. you've got the salvages at the skin, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, sorry. I'm really rocking my Galaxy class refit for my Enterprise at the minute. But then again, I'm really absolutely in love with the Galaxy class starship, thanks to Terry Metalis. So that was pretty good what he did there. That was pretty good. So, but anyway, so salvage refits. If the salvaged refits, if you want them, entirely in your choice. TOS refits. Yeah, again, another thing. Damage increase 75%. Is it 75%? Were they? I keep forgetting. Don't bloody tell me. Yeah, they did help you out a lot, but I mean, if you want to spend the currency on them, that's entirely me. I wouldn't even bother with these. I mean, yeah, they'll add that little bit of extra damage to the specific ships for hostile grinding, and it's only hostile grinding. So, but yeah, I mean, it's entirely up to you. I mean, skins don't look particularly too bad. Oh, for God's sake. But yeah. So next up is the sarcophagus cloaking. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye. Forget that one. Valdor cloaking refit, and then you've got so you've got the bug. You've got some more cloaks. Jellyfish cloak. What the hell? Yeah, that's pretty much. Obviously, you got an Enterprise cloak as well if you really, really want to. But yeah, the only thing of value in here is actually the stellar one. Now, this obviously is going to give you a reduction in stellar particle cost for the research that requires stellar particles, and it's also going to add G4 and G5 materials to your rogue store. So yes, this is a valuable one to get. 450,000 coins if you want to get the refit now, but you... Oh, bless you, okay. Don't use that jelly anymore. Oh, that poor thing gets stuck in the dock. Yeah, mine is too. Except for when Jelly Brawl comes around. But yeah, so 450,000. We do have it in the Apex store, which is quite a grind. So, I mean, if you really want it, yeah. There is another option, which is obviously, like we know, is Hue. This obviously where we're going to be going. So if you've already got Hue and you haven't got this yet, I would probably strongly recommend you get this. To be honest, it looks pretty... The Stellar, all assimilated, looks pretty good. But again, don't get the full. I'll take half and get the rest in the Apex store. Yeah, and that's another option, Hugo. You could literally just do like 60 shards of this and then just get the rest through the Apex. I do use the Augur, Gemini Hostiles. Oh, that's nice. The fact you Augur could do though. Oh, for God's sake. Why am I so tired? Well, I know why I'm actually tired, but obviously I'm not going to air my dirty laundry on that one here. And let's just say it's my kids in school at the minute. Trying to get them the best, but... Yeah, I mean, what is it? It's about... It's 10:30 here in the UK now. Germany, are you an hour in front of us, or are you gone 2 hours in front of us? I can't remember what. Oh no, actually no, I think we're about on time now, aren't we? Oh yeah, 20. Yeah, so you're still an hour in front of us. So, but yeah. So this one is definitely an option, but like as Hugo stated, get half and then use the other half in the from the Apex store. So, what we got next? Well, we're not going to look at the Apex because that's just a joke at the minute. Next up is the Blueprints. The only one for those of you who are Ops 33 and over is the Mantis. 150,000 to get your Mantis. That's it, 150,000. Not bad actually, pretty cheap. So if you need any remaining blueprints for the Mantis, get them. Because the Mantis is going to be your best friend when it comes to Syndicate XP. Yeah, okay, the Defiant's not going to be in here because there was a free-to-play path which is still available and ongoing. So I want the Stellar skin as fast as possible so I can concentrate on badges. Yeah, I'm the same, and I'm literally just spending that those blue tokens on the contraband at the minute to actually eventually get the Stellar skin. I'm going to go through the grinding path to get it, which means my badges are on hold and just get what I can from wherever I can, whenever I can. So, but yeah. Blueprints as well, you also need to be aware for the faction ships. They are limited. G4 Uncommon, limited to 15. Hate to think what the G5s are going to be limited to. G3 Epics are limited to 50. Yay, 1/3. I know, but don't do solo Armadas currently. Not enough time for it. Oh! You don't need to do... Oh, hang on. No, you don't need to do... you don't need to do the solo Armadas to get the Defiant. If I remember correctly, it was just using the diplomacy tokens. Which, yes, you do need to do the solo Armada. So, yeah, oh, yeah. But, yeah, so... yeah. Don't you have the time to at least do a quick run on one a day? I mean, it's like, if you've got the time here on the stream, if you've got the opportunity, send your ships out now and do one now. Yeah. Blueprints carrying on. Yeah. Is there actually any ship of importance? The Meridian. Absolutely. If you can get the 2, that's brilliant. If you can get 3, even better. Will really help with the mining. Yeah. The Defiant does take a long time, Hugo. So I think mine's looking at 29 days till I get to tier 5. You don't like the whole idea. Well, no, that's fine. If you don't like the idea of it, then that's absolutely fine. I mean, there's other ways you can still use the Bajoran faction store to help your game. So you've only got 2, Hugo. I've actually got all 3, and they're all level 45 now. So I've eventually put some ship XP into them. So the Meridian is definitely going to be the best one you can go for. Think it was Ops 20. Was it Ops 30? The Meridian? I think it was Ops 30. Shipyard 30, sorry. And if I'm wrong, please somebody let me know in the comment section. The Separatist D3, there's absolutely no sourcing for that if you want it. But again, it's just another ship to waste materials and resources on. Does it look cool? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not particularly too bad. Any lower level players, North Star, Jellyfish, absolutely. Devour, if you can get full pulls on them. Anyone who's not got a second Stellar, definitely an option. Discovery, yeah, forget it. Forget it. Unless you really want to edge your bets at some point, Scope is going to drop us. Don't nobody want that? No, they don't. They don't want the Discovery. But if you want to edge your bets that there's going to be an update for the Discovery where you have to scrap the current one, yeah, if you want to edge your bets on that one, I have. But it's entirely at your discretion. But again, yeah. Or the D3. Well, some people may want that Separatist D3. So I don't. But I mean, I'm a ship collector, so really I should do it. But I'll go for it when there's nothing else for me to get. Cerritos, if you're close to getting your Cerritos, opportunity here. Same with the Amalgam, the Sarcophagus ship, Fuchsia for those of you who can see it, and obviously Franklin Blueprints for 18 and above. Franklin, as we said earlier in the stream, an absolute given. Yeah, you do need a Franklin. But again, you can have sourced the Franklin, the Sarcophagus, the Amalgam, the Discovery, all through the... This is all well... Right, Regbot. Speak up, mate. Tell us what you want to know, and we will help you. Not a problem. You're level 14 at the minute, so which means you're in the PvP section now, which is welcome to that, and you're below base rating at the minute. So, my best advice for level 14 is get all your research done, get those guns up to scratch, and if you're seeing the shields in your dailies, I would recommend getting them. I mean, I'll quite happily work with you and go through everything. Anything you need to know. Obviously, there's Hugo. He's another knowledgeable one here in chat. Nuts is pretty knowledgeable as well. So Joseph is also knowledgeable. So I'm sure there's various guys in chat who can help you. Too bad there are no Cerritos skin in the event store. Currently, last 9 minutes 22 seconds. Wow. That's a lot of time buffing. I wouldn't even know what I'd do for 9 minutes. Yeah, I mean the audience here is pretty knowledgeable across the spectrum. They'll have various degrees of help. So for planning ahead, where you are at the minute is you will need the Botany Bay. I will tell you that you will need the Botany Bay, and you will need the Franklin, and they're going to be the next two ships that the first two specialty ships that you will be able to acquire. The Devore is another one that you will need. Now, for being a low level player as well, if in this event store you can see the North Star in there, yeah. Yeah, I said that's thank you, Nuts, for that one. That is excellent. Get your research and building is definitely maxed. But when it comes to ships as well, if you can see this North Star in your event store, get it. Build it. I sadly never had the option of the North Star when I was as low as level 18, because you will need Shipyard 18, I think it is, to do this. But she is one hell of a ship. She is an extremely fast miner when it comes to G3. Yes, you will need to stack your ship out with specific type of helps. Dave, how could you? How could you? Yeah, this game does really draw you in to begin with, but until you get to the higher levels and everything starts taking like months to do. 18, yeah. But yeah, as well, the North Star is a fantastic combat ship as well. I never had the opportunity to use it. I never had it. So I'm gutted. I've got it now and it's maxed out, but she pretty much sits in dock and doesn't really do an awful lot. I can send her out and OPC hunt in the smaller systems, but she doesn't have a very big cargo bay. That's the only downside to the North Star. So the next thing you'll need to do every day... yeah, you could end up raiding, but obviously you can't start raiding until you're level 15. So once you get there, anybody can tag your base, but it'll only be pretty much a level 16 player that can do it. So, but the best way to take them on... You added that early, did you? Wow. I didn't have it till I was in the 40s. That's how long it took me to get the North Star. So... But yeah, so I'm once you reach level 15, obviously you'll be start raiding bases. The only levels you'll be able to hit is level 16 or 15. So, and it depends on how many there are on your server. Yeah. Go out and smack all those OPC miners. So I do have a video on OPC hunting. I need to redo that video though, because it's obviously like over a year old. But anyway, so yeah, so ship blueprints, there are valuable ships in there for the lower level players. You have the jellyfish already? Excellent. So you just need the explorer parts then, which unfortunately, sorry to say, you're going to have to grind them out, which is killing hostiles. The jellyfish is also another good... is also another fantastic PvE ship as well. Yeah. Exactly, Hugo. The bottlenecks are the materials. Okay. I would have said get the envoy. When you can get the envoy at level 16, she's going to be a massive help for you. I will tell you that. So, yeah. Okay, look, let's not overload him with so much already. I mean, if you're on Discord, mate, feel free to hit us up. I mean, come and join the Discord. Now, if it's actually there, I might be able to see if it's there. Let me have a look. Yes, right. In the description for this live stream is the link to my Discord. By all means, come and join us in there, and we can help you. There are people in there who will help. How long they'll take to answer is one thing, but I'm always in and out of there. So, yeah, feel free to come and join the server, which you've just done. So, yeah, I mean, we can absolutely help you. Not a problem. Missions are very important, so do try and keep on top of them. But you are going to get to a point where you cannot continue with missions through the fact it's either out of your warp range or the hostile is just too powerful. OPL hunting is more time consuming than getting it from mining or killing a hostile. Actually, Joseph, I would agree with that. I would actually agree with that. OPC hunting is so tedious. I would love to see just like a ring appear around a ship that's OPC that flashes and say, hey guys, I'm OPC, come and seal me. But I'd love something like that. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. And if it does, it's not going to happen anytime soon. But you do it all. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I can't even remember last time I went OPC hunting. So, ship parts in the event store. Franklin A if you really need them. So, I mean, 15,000. Oh, it's a warp regulator, sorry. It's not, oh. Why put that? That just confused the frack out of me. Oh, yes, the two-ship... Oh, my God. I remember doing the two-ship combo. Oh, my God. At one point, I was doing a three or four-ship combo against the hostile. Didn't work half the time, most of the time. But, yeah, so... frequency modulators for your Franklin. Warp conduits for if you got a second one. Plutonium for your hijack ships in the Botany Bay. Yeah, okay. Devore parts could be very helpful if you need them. Mantis, if you are upgrading the Mantis. Yeah, okay. Amalgam parts, Cerritos. So, yeah, I mean, to be honest, there's not really an awful lot in here that's actually worth anything, in all honesty. So, that's that, and that. But now we come to the main action. Now, I was originally thinking about getting some Shine Swords of Boar Queen just to unlock her. Luckily this month, I managed to unlock the Boar Queen. Never used her yet. I think I put her on a ship for mining. That's about it. So she was not much use. Galanaz in here, and as we've already proven, he's actually quite useful. So I might actually, any excess shards I have, I might spend on someone Galanar. I mean, what am I looking at? I'm looking at 87 shards to get. That's 140, 100, I'm probably looking around about 150,000. Are you joking me, Nuts? You have a schedule to follow? Yeah, I tried to have a schedule as well, but I can't stick to it. Schedules just go out the window with me. I don't know why, because I like schedules. I like routine. But yeah, in this game, bye. It just goes. So, but yeah. Okay. Oh, hello. Wow. Here we go. Bloody hell, I was just like 5 minutes behind for some peculiar reason. It bloody paused it. I unlock all assimilated Borg. I'm not impressed. I think you have to max them. First, tier 1 does not do anything. No. And that's why I'm not even going to bother with them. Literally, I'm not even going to bother with them. So, but Galanad could potentially be on my hit list for tonight. But I'm also thinking about the Syndicate XP, because that's another place I wanted to go. Pick Picard. Yeah, alright then. Pick Beverly, another good one. So, she's got the increasing critical damage by 3%, and obviously her increases as the fight goes on. Great against the freebooters. So yeah, but as you can see, I need about 54 shards for her, so about 120,000 for me to take her up to tier 2. So I'll be interested to know who you guys would actually probably think. Pick Crusher for the freebooters, because that's pretty much all she'll be used for. But then again, hang on, do I have to put her, yeah, I have to put her on a bridge. Yeah, I'm sacrificing the seats for critical damage. When I might not even get a critical hit all the time. And those freebooters do go a lot of rounds. So, Or Galanad for increasing the loot. Ooh. Very, very tricky. Very tricky. But this is the one we want. Yep, this is the one we want. Hugh, as you can see, I need 70 shards. So, let's go get him. And now the reason we're going to get him is because of his below deck ability. Not his officer ability, because that's 5%. Wow, whoopie-doo-dah-day. But yeah, it chance to increase that critical hit chance. Actually, I forgot about this little bit. Oh, I've not got him yet, Dave. Jesus Christ. Mine at tier 2 now, going to be his, you know, how fast you can get your health down to 95% on the bridge. Oh, trust me, I can get my health down to 95% quite easy. I've already got my Mantis up to tier 6, so, and I'm not planning on taking it any further just yet. So, to be honest, I can't remember if the Mantis is is level locked. I think it is. Yeah, so I think I can actually do one more tier for the Mantis, and that's about it. So, could be worth doing, maybe. Getting the Talios up to tier 6 probably won't hurt neither, but that's something I can work with. Oh, right. So, right, so which officer are you on about? Are you on about Beverly? Because you've actually got me, you've piqued my curiosity. So anyway, so let's get Hugh sorted out. Let's get him unlocked. And let's have some fun. I just don't like the way this is draining my bloody... I'm actually getting kind of concerned I've actually not got enough. No, I'm going to have about 30,000 left. That's about it. Ooh, right, so that's Hugh unlocked. And that's leaving me 39,000. So, yeah. Okay. So I guess I won't be adding anything to Beverly or Galanar. But 3%. That could be interesting, that one. Yeah, now cheers, buddy. So the higher tier is the high, yeah. At the minute I'm on 2,075 per chest for the Mantis for a tier 6. Yeah. That's the one thing with the assimilated. Right, okay. Yeah, so literally the assimilated crew at the minute are absolute shite, to put it mildly. So, but right, so special currencies, we never actually looked at special currencies. So there are actually a number of currencies in here. Yeah. Trait XP is a decent one. Axionic chips, if you're strongly into using the exos. Culver particles is towards your Cerritos research. Tetrons for cloak. Cloak to Racketeer, forget it. Not a chance. Active nanoprobes, yeah. Cultivated mycelium. If you like to do your go-go juice, 80,000 for 30,000. Yay! Now, normally I would go for the mycelium, but yeah. Now, me, I'd be looking at this one without question. I can do 5 pulls on it at least. So that would give me what, 40,000 at least. That's not bad. So, but yeah, so this is where I'm going to be going because I can't really do much with the officer shards. There's no point me getting those officer shards if it's going to be a long time before I can get a chance to upgrade those officers. Beverly or Galanar. And to be honest, Galanar I can easily pull from the bog solos if I actually start doing them again. So there we go. So now I don't think I've got much else. Oh, what shards can I get? Oh, go on. Let's get a Galanar shard at least. Let's just get one shard at least. Right, so, recruit officer heroic. Yay, I've completed that. Probably just in time as well, actually, to be honest. So, right. Right, so let's get his stats improved a little bit. Right. So that's Hugh's stats improved a little bit. So, okay, so we've dropped a little bit in stats.
Or visit brownbrotherspeoples.com.
Right. So now I'm going to send it back in here. And let's see how well we actually do now. Because obviously it's going to be basically smacking my critical hits quite easily. And then obviously we need to reset this. So what we had 27 kills, didn't we? So we'll reset that. So now I want your guys' opinions on the differences between part 1 and part 2. What besides the final grades that we've all basically given them, which is a massive reduction from being an A, and part 1 being A, and then part 2 being, well, I've given it a C, and I'm sure some players will give it less. Actually, what grades have you guys been rating Legacy Part 2? Because I'd be interested to know what you're grading it. Yeah. Yeah, I think looking at what I'm going to need to do for the officer levels, I am actually going to have to take mine up to tier 6. So I'm not looking forward to that. You agreed with Rev and F. I don't think did Rev give it an F, or did he give it a D? C minus or a D. Hey JT, welcome to the stream, mate. Right. Damage was not too bad there. Hey Damien. Yeah, so we're definitely looking at this as probably one of the worst art months that we've actually seen in the game. He did give it an F today. And I know he gave it I know it was quite low. Yeah, and improving that useless refinery, Dave. You'll be screaming out till you're blue in the face, because Scopely won't do that. They've improved. They'll turn around and say they've improved it once, and that's going to be enough. So, and in all honesty, it has actually seen an improvement. So, but yeah, it's still all under RNG. The only thing that's not been improved is the bonus refinery. Not good. The events were meh. Event store was lackluster. Event store months supposed to be good, and this was worse than the previous month. Yeah. In all honesty, yeah. I mean, I actually kept up with writing down every single SMS and AMS that we came across. No alliance milestones, but I was actually shocked to find that on a free-to-play, you were basically looking at 375,000 event store currency for the month. That's what you was looking at. And I just thought, are you taking the proverbial piss? That's quite low. We haven't had a month that low for a while. But luckily, if you scored in some alliance leaderboards, your alliance scored in some of the alliance leaderboards, you could end up with a bit more. Same with the solo leaderboards, if you managed to actually score in any of them, if you wanted to. Or it was unintentional. So, right, so now I'm looking at 145k already, and I've not used as much hull. So how much loot are we going to walk away with on this one? Oh, yes. Yeah, I forgot to add that bit in my video. I can't believe I totally forgot that little bit. I know, and it was a massive waste of Rev's, DJs, and the other moderators. It was a waste of their time asking for this information, gathering it all from the players about what we wanted. But I just don't understand what the Arc Runner, if it was the Arc Runner, what they were thinking. I mean, get Eco to put out there on a live sheet. Oh yeah, we want your opinions. We want to know what you want to see in there and everything. Only to basically shit on him from a great height and make it look like he was lying. That was not very nice of Scopely. In fact, that was pathetic. Yeah. Oh, you got the rest of the feature, another Meridian. Nice. That's pretty good there, JT. Oh, yeah. Eco certainly got screwed. And I'll tell you what, if that had happened to me, I'd have hit the freaking roof. I'd have been effing and blinding it. So you sent me out there to get this information, and then you do fuck all. But that's Scopely for you. I never understand their logic. I literally don't understand their logic. But they've got their own version of a logic that's sent us somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Could it be because change it MGMT Scopely got sold? No. It wasn't because Scopely got sold. That deal, to secure that, would have been a couple of months in the works at minimum. As a bare minimum, it would have been in the works half this year already. I'd have probably said that the negotiations started back in February at least. That's my basic understanding. Takeovers like these, it's not a quick sit down, discuss what the company's worth. They'd have to go through the assets and make their own determination, then get all the lawyers involved to talk to each other, then come back to the company to say what they've discussed and what they've agreed. So this was it. This selling of Scopely has been undergoing for a couple of months. They just kept it quiet. They literally kept it on the down low. I mean, it doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Scopely are good at keeping secrets. They are good at keeping secrets. They won't even tell their own NDA content creators what the hell's going on. So, but yeah. Or they'll get the community manager to come to the community and say, yeah, just tell us what you want added to it. But we're not actually going to do it. So, not even telling that little bit. But, yeah. So, no, I don't think... My thoughts on the Officer in the Flash Pass? Pon, yes. Galanar. Start making a case for him right here. Literally making a case for those extra shards right here. And then 3 of 11, yes. Protected cargo, actually not too bad. So yeah, the officers aren't actually too bad. And if you actually look on the free-to-play path, I haven't showed you this yet, and I don't know if any of you have actually noticed it, but if you go to the last step Look who's in there. That's the free-to-play path. I definitely said these officers are something. However, Tal's not in the paid path. So, but I mean, you are looking. I mean, Hugo, did you not see that? Did I know something before you did, Hugo? Woohoo! Obviously, joking aside, but yeah, 10 shards of Tal. There's a bit of a free-to-play sourcing. Could we be looking at a free-to-play sourcing coming for Tal? Could we? Maybe. Next Tuesday, we shall find out. Because next Tuesday will be the drop of the new arc. Now, I know I did say last week that this was going to be the 2-week break. Yeah. Maybe not. So, but we should have to wait and see. Because, I mean, what? I mean, next week is going to be like the 2nd of May. Is it 2nd of May? Hang on, what are we on? We're on 25th now. Wednesday 26th, Thursday 27th, Friday 28th, Saturday 29th, Monday the 1st. Yeah, so it's going to be the 2nd of May. They have done a 2nd of the month before. So, I mean, I suppose we can only wait and see what happens. No, I don't think it is a 2-week break. I thought it was last week. I thought it was going to be a 2-week break. But after listening to the way Rev was explaining how they would do the 2-week breaks, when it would actually drop, it actually does make logical sense. They'll go for the 1-week break, and then the 2-week break will start in May. After the arc in May. So, but obviously, because we've got the Flash Pass and we've started getting events, an event, are we gonna see an event calendar drop? Telling us what we're gonna get? I mean, we have been getting them on Discord, letting us know just what we've got coming up, but we've not had anything yet. But they're always a little bit behind. They're not always on time with it. So, one, hopefully, is coming. And then we can know what we're going to get this month. And then we'll have a better idea of what we're getting. Well, when the next arc's going to start. But I am going to say, touch wood, next week we'll see the start of the new arc. What it's going to be, I don't know. I've got an idea that it could potentially be maybe an anthology arc, maybe. Or maybe something similar to what we saw back in February 2022 with Rules of Acquisition. Are we going to get... And I don't mean it'll be in a mining arc. I don't mean that. Could it be something completely different? I don't know. I mean, we do have Strange New Worlds coming up on the 15th of July. That's starting then. So, could we see a... No, not another Ferengiak. Hell, please, if it's going to be another Ferengiak, I will freaking scream. But no, unless they're actually going to introduce the bloody market in that month. But I'm thinking that May's going to be just sort of like a filler arc. And maybe June we'll see a Strange New World arc. Because of June, July, August, that kind of fits with last year, the way we went Strange New Worlds in June, July, August, and then in September we saw the launch of Deep Space Nine. Could we be doing the same this year? June, July, August, Strange New Worlds to to announce the release of Season 2, which the trailer is up on YouTube. It looks pretty good. My big criticism, the Klingons have got ridges. The Klingons didn't have ridges in the original series. That's what I'm thinking, JT. September. September. Could we see Voyager in September? Who knows? I mean, like I say, I don't actually know what's coming up. Would Rev and DJ and No One Shall know about it? Stewie Do, would he know? I don't know. Hard to say. Yeah. I think they'll have an idea. I think they might have an idea what's coming this year. But it depends on how much information Scopely actually told them. But we'll have to wait and see. I mean, I would definitely think that Voyager would be. He did let it slip coming. I remember him saying that he would see, if it came, he would see it in Q3, the third quarter of this year, which would be around about July, August, September. To be honest, I don't understand the quarter system. Does it start in January or does it start at April? I don't actually know. I think it goes on finances, in which case it could potentially be April, but yeah. Who knows, Hugo? We could potentially get a triple arc. That would be an interesting... The mega triple. Yeah, as big as the system. I like that one. What did I say? Just to replace the mega cube, now we've got the mega triple. I like that one. Star Trek Enterprise had a few episodes about how the Klingons ended up with human heads. Yeah, they did. Enterprise did actually have that one. September is in the last month of Q3. Alright, so that's how it works then. So Hugo, January to March. Smashing, thank you, guys. Thanks, JT and Hugo. Thank you for clarifying that for me. That does actually make a lot more sense now. So now I know when people say stuff, I know what they mean. But, so, Rev did speculate it could come in Q3. So September is Q3 by what you guys have just said. So, yeah, Voyager potentially around then, and another 4-month arc. But they did it with TNG back in 21 when they did that 5-month arc. It started in August and ended... Was it August it started in? Oh, I can't remember. It was a 5-month arc. And that 5th month was just a complete letdown. But then again, I don't understand this. Understand why Scopely have one individual arc runner for each month when an arc spans 2, 3 or 4 months. Why not get that one arc runner to run the whole, all months? Yeah. My theory, this is just a theory and speculation and just me thinking out of the box. G6. That's the only thing I can think of. Scopely could make the same thing they did with DS9 and we get Voyager at the end of the year. And they use the same DS9 system with several months for the entire thing. Yeah, I mean, they could do. They could do. Yeah. I do think Voyager would be the start of G6. And I would speculate... Voyager's a science vessel, so we would naturally think Explorer. Hi, Mark. Welcome to the stream, mate. So I would potentially say the G6 Uncommon would be Voyager for the Federation. Okay, that's a theory. The Rare could potentially be the Enterprise E, because for all intents and purposes, she's a battleship. So Yeah, it would suck. Absolutely. And it was like that with the Enterprise D in the TNG arc. Yes, she would be an event. Yeah. She would. I think an event ship would probably put it right. Yeah. But I do see it as if they did it as a faction ship, she'd be an uncommon. She could be the Epic. But, you know, actually, I just remembered something from the roadmap released back in December. They said they were going to add some movie IP to this. Could May be one of the movies? But yeah, I mean, round Voyager, there's definitely a lot of speculation. Definitely could potentially be looking at a G6. So, yeah, there's a lot you can theorise at the minute. And obviously Scopely are going to be playing the cards close to the chest. So, we'll have to wait and see. But, yeah. Movie one for May, though, potentially. Maybe we get Battleship Voyagers as well. What from this one episode where the ship... Oh, yeah. I do remember that one. Hey, Duke. Yes, they did do the Kirk and Spock are fleet commanders from the movies. Or the rocket that came from First Contact. You on about the Phoenix? I don't know how you'd get the Phoenix fitted in, though, because she was just basically to test the warp engines. It had no defensive systems whatsoever. An instant ability to jump to the Del Quadra. I like that one. Yeah. But no, I mean, and the option to jump. I like that one. Yeah, no, I don't think that... Given the way that they've done the storylines so far for the TNG, for Deep Space Nine, they ain't going to go with what's in established canon. They ain't. They're going to create their own storyline. And there'll be people, the designers and everything all sat there doing this going, oh yes, we've got a good story. We got a good story. Nemesis with the Enterprise F or the Scimitar. Nemesis was the Enterprise E with the Scimitar. Yeah. I don't think they're going to introduce another ship so soon. In all honesty, I don't think they're going to introduce another ship so soon. It potentially could be what? A couple of months before we see another ship. Yeah, a fleet commander would be Admiral Janeway. I can definitely see that coming during the Voyager arc. Definitely can see that one coming. Admiral Janeway for the fleet commanders. I hope they don't put another vet ship. The last few have not been good. That's because they've been focusing on support ships. In all honesty, they've been focusing on support ships and obviously replacing the Vidal with a bigger version of itself. But no, I do want to see more combat style ships coming in. A ship which starts with 1 star max up to... Now, Mark, that's an idea I've had myself. But the problem is how would you do it? I mean, they've got the level locks in place. So, yes, you could potentially do it. But it's like we've got all these ships currently in our hangar that you can scrap, and they've got no use once they've got past the sell-by date. And my idea to actually boost them is to put a piece of research in, which will give those specific ships a more cash cow content. Yeah, that's going to be the new Crucible of War. Rialto version 2.0? Yeah, maybe. I mean, that would be Enterprise. That would be Enterprise. But yeah, so get all these older ships and put a piece of research in to the Starships tree to allow them to go, say, like, take your Saladin. If that's a G3 ship, give it a piece of research which will take it to which can make it into a G4 ship. So I'd like to see something like that coming into the game. Stellar FT. I don't want to see another Stellar. No. The one that they've got in game is a pain in the ass as it is. I don't want to see another system like that. Absolutely not. We are to the next generation. A 4-star Stellar. I really hope not. I really hope not. Because the current ones are, like I said, is a pain in the ass. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I do think the new systems are good. I can only hope to use them eventually. So how's my high doing? Low. Actually, if you're on about Hugh of Divorce 6.0, for God's sake, Matt. We're not doing particularly too bad. And it looks like all the hostiles have disappeared out of the system. Hey Ash, any bets a new ship will come out a week before the Titan A is finished? Enterprise G skin, no. I can't see that coming. Because obviously they got with the Titan A, the Enterprise G looks exactly like the Titan A. Just its name's been changed. Now, obviously for the purposes of canon, I'm sure Starfleet would have seriously upgraded the Titan. Don't forget the Botany Bay. Yeah, you got the Botany Bay. But no, I can't see... I mean, free-to-play players are due to get their Titans, if they've been keeping up with the 24-hour rota, around the 12th or 13th of July. That's when you're roughly due to get it fully unlocked. Me, I will probably be closer to the 10th of July, because I am playing the 22-hour cooldown. Not the best thing. The next pull I have is at 7:30 in the morning, and then the next day will be 5. So, try Hugh on the Frankie. A loser deck, lower deck. No, because that means I've got to break the Franklin out, and I really cannot be bothered to break her out at the minute. So, right, I need to come out of this system, because obviously all the hostiles have done a disappearing act on me. So, refresh the system. Hey, Nuts! Didn't you... I thought you'd gone quiet. Oh, I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's nearly 11:30. So, right, let's see how this is going to go.
Scottish football? You'll love playing Sub In to Win with Glenn's Vodka. Just spot the ball right here, right now, on Spotify. Go on, give it a go. What are you waiting for? It's obvious. My granny can spot that. Tell you what, better if we do it online, eh? Play Glenn's Sub In to Win for a chance to win £1,000 every week.
Well, increasing by one's not too bad.
Just visit subintowin.glensvodka.beerwinner.uk.
Ouch. T3 Taylor, wow.
The spirits of the CFL.
Oh, right. No, so you... Wow. That's actually a nice increase, that. Damien, why did you have to put that idea in my head? What? Why? I mean, they could have done that last year with the 40-year anniversary of the release of Wrath of Khan. Mark, in all honesty, I thought me not having Jayla was no big deal. Once I got her and I used her on the Franklin A, yeah. But obviously, wait to see when Jayla actually pops around for sourcing next, because doing the Swarm Armadas, yeah, it's not easy to gather much. Is a nightmare. Yeah, it is a nightmare. And that's why I never went for her until she became... how did I unlock her? I know we had that thing where we were given 100 shards for 3... And we had to pick between 3 epic officers. And obviously mine took my jailer to tier 2. But I can't remember how I actually unlocked her. That's worrying. I can't remember how I unlocked an officer. Usually, I actually know. Well, so far, I'm up to 535,000 loot. Now, obviously, all the loot does vary on every single target, so I might end up killing more yet, just to get the decent gains. Right, let's just fly across the system bit. Hey, mate, welcome to the stream, mate. Yeah, mine's pretty much gone in the bag. My gel has gone in the bag now as well, because I don't use the Franklin. Even when I'm doing Swarm Sunday, if I can be bothered to actually do it, I just put 4 or 5 explorers on and send them to a level 35 system. I don't even bother crewing them out correctly. I just send them in and just let them... I just take the repair bill. But it's the only time I don't mind the repair bill. I played since 11 months and the game... Not really source. No, she's never had decent sourcing. She's one of the few officers which is a decent officer. I'm not going to lie, she is a decent officer, where the sourcing is dreadful or non-existent. I mean, you've got like Data, another officer that's potentially really good, but I don't know because I can't unlock him, and he's locked in the away teams. It's like, yeah, it's like, just why? Why not put proper source? You put these officers into the game, give us some proper sourcing. Wow. That was it. The free officer anniversary event, wasn't it? Yeah. You've only got 2 shards for Data. I think I've got more than that, but... Yeah, I've definitely got more than that. But, again, it's still crap sourcing. There's a very good attack-heavy officer. I would max her alone for that. Yeah, you would have a pretty strong Tyler Crow. GG Tyler. Just imagine what you could do with your what do you call it? Your sarcophagus with that. Well, I'm not doing too bad here. I'm up to 678,000. Wow. I'd have to run one with 5 of 11 on the bridge now and see if we can make any difference. I think mine's tier 3. I think. No, she's only tier 2. I don't think it's going to be long before I get her to tier 3. But I would have to wait and see what the ultras say on that one. Oh, there we go. There's Retalios gone. Right, so let's have a quick look then. So how many... Okay, so we killed 34 ships, so we actually increased by 7 targets. That's not bad. You got a lucky pull. Damn you. I think I might have a crack at mine, see if we get a lucky pull tonight. So we killed 34 ships. We went 7 higher than the last round. And this time we walked away with just under 700,000. Wow. No, Saka. Saka doesn't not have nearly enough crew slots. Oh, try it on a maxed auger. I kill the level 49 in 16 rounds. Wow. Are you on about the heavy traders in the capital systems?
But struggling to find one in stock or an offer that suits? Then head to
There you go, Mike.
Honda.
That's what I walked away with after 34 kills.
This month, we have great savings available and
And
offers. And we have a friendly team at the
I had Galanar.
years ready to help
Wow.
find the right car.
Well, my auger's not maxed, but my enterprise is maxed.
Or visit brownbrotherspeoples.com.
But the only problem is GG works better on the auger for burning and the obliterator. And then obviously I've just got Hugh. So let's have look at a couple of battle logs and see how often I got these criticals. So, we'll start with one that we actually won. So we only went 7 rounds in this one. That's not bad. So, I'm guessing Hugh never... Here we go. So Hugh's pocking there at the end of the round. Oh yes, after being hit by hostiles. So we're not... we didn't take any hits in round 2. We took a hit in round 3. Here we go. So Hugh's pocking again. Oh, here we go. Look at these crits coming in now. There's one that's not. There's 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got away with no... Oh, hang on. Okay, so we didn't actually get as many critical boosts as I was expecting. Less kills, but just faster might be the way to go if you're squeezing multiple runs in to a Talios. Yeah, I've heard players saying about they're getting much more in the lower level systems. But the problem is I don't like sitting there for that long. So, I mean, it's like I might take it down to the level 40 systems to see if I can get the 1.1 million target that I'm after. But it's like 2 runs of this will give me approximately 1.38 million. So that's still more than what I actually need on a daily basis. But luckily now, as I've obviously done the 2 runs, I've got me. I've easily got my million ready for morning. So let's have a look at another battle log. 7 rounds again. Hughes procking pretty much straight away. But he's not giving me that. Yeah, he's not giving me these critical hits. A chance to increase critical chance by 25% for 2 rounds after being hit by hostiles. Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm doing something wrong here. Okay, so that's a couple, right. Do. Right. Let's have a look, shall we? I didn't put the Valdor in, did I? No. Unfortunately, I don't do the exchange. Not the exchange, the expansion cube, so I don't get the EXO for the Talios. Which is a bit of a shame, really, but hey, shit happens. What can you do? Right, so I want Gorkin and I want Khan. And I need a defense officer. So obviously I don't need Gallinau on there now. Still got 2 high attack stats. Hey Harmonica, welcome in, mate. Only 7 rounds may be better. Yeah, this is what I was just thinking about. This is where I'm going to go after the freebooters. With the Valdor. Hugh procs more for things with more weapons per round. Against freebooters, gets crits from what tier 1. But anywhere else, yeah. So, yeah, this is what I was thinking. Because I'm just sat there looking at the bog, I'm just thinking, doesn't make sense. Why am I not getting all these crits? It's just an unlucky combat log. You get more crits for sure. They just occur as often as they normally do. Yeah. Yeah, so it's perfect for the freebooter. So we'll definitely run in there. We've got about 2 minutes till he gets there. And we'll go after a couple of... We'll have to go after a 48 and look at the screenshot afterwards. So, right, I need to send my Fisha back out for the night. Because my Fisha is going to be doing some hard work for me over the next couple of weeks, overnight. Whee. Here we go, the Valdor's approaching. Right. It's always this last little bit. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I do use Khan on my freebooters. So, right. So, let's have a look. Oh, there's a 48 there. So, obviously, we've got to go with the triangle if we're going to make this work properly. I do love these freebooter systems because obviously I can go after battleships and interceptors to get the broken parts. Well, I've definitely taken less damage than I normally would.
Is your body trying to tell you something? If you are experiencing
So let's see.
stomach pain,
Wow,
diarrhea, or seeing
that's massive drop. 14 rounds. Wow. So let's have a quick look then. So the freebooters hit on the first shot. So Hugh's procced there. Then the freebooter fires again. And again. So that's twice in one round. Hugh's procced. So now we're already on a 50% chance you can get rid of Khan. Yeah, I'm actually thinking the same thing. I can get rid of Khan. Very fun crew. Captain Spot, Gorka, Pick Bev. Yeah, actually, we'll do that in a moment. So now they've obviously taken a double one. Okay, so now he's procced a third time in this round. Four times in one round he's procced. Wow. My highest crit is 100 mil with a shot. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I think I might use Decius. Yeah, definitely a mind blow. 4 times in one round. Wow. So let's just have a look at the actual weapons because I'm now should be hitting crits all the time. My God. Crit, 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 crit. Oh my God. I like the way this bit's split up though, that Khan and Hugh are procking together. I'm sure I'm hitting. Actually, your Hugh triggered 5 times for a while. The effect happens on the last shot and it gets carried over. Yeah, I've spotted that. I've not actually seen that before, so read the description. Yeah, it lasts for 2 rounds. So he's literally procking every single round multiple times. Yeah, I think Khan's just lost his slot against freebooters. Okay. So, we can do that against level 48 freebooter, right? We can do that. Yes, we sustained a little bit of damage. Let's actually see how high can we take this? How high can she go? Oh, hello. Yes, Nuts, you did tell me. You did tell me. Use officers that activate on commons. Khan or Hugh on a ship for crit. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so yours is like 8 million stronger than me. Well, we'll see what we've got in here. Yeah. Captain straight to spot. Yeah, well, we'll definitely go with that one. We'll definitely go with that one, Hugo. So, let's get a baseline first and what we can do with one of these. And how much damage we're going to take. Because I'm really curious about how I can go. Right, so 53. They're explorers. We don't want them. There we go. There's an interceptor here. Wow. 300 million. Wow. Okay, so that's a bit strong. Yeah, I've gone boom. Okay, so that absolutely slaughtered me then. Wow, yeah, that is definitely going to be big points fast. Okay, so yes, I got absolutely levered. Not too bad damage-wise. How many rounds did we go? Well, we went 35 rounds though. So the 53 did kick my arse. There's no questions about it. So Q's activated. But yeah, so by the looks of it, we're just going to be, yeah, we're already at max, already slapping the criticals on. So what we're going to do then is, we'll, crying out loud, get these little bits, slap that, and then we are going to put group. Okay. Strange new words. Ah, there she is. Bloody can't see for looking. Right.
Spring has finally sprung. To celebrate, why not enjoy that new season feeling on a European getaway? With flights from $29.99 one way. There's really no reason to wait.
Yeah, I do have Strange New Worlds Pike.
And bring on those spring holiday vibes. Selected seats and travel dates, T's and C's apply. See easyjet.com.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right, so okay, so they was a bit rich for me, wasn't they? They was a bit rich. So let's have a look at, see if we can find a 52. Hugo, are you saying for me to go after the 53s? Was it Chacaville? Chacaville? Almost sounds like that word that Ace Ventura used in When Nature Calls. Okay. We'll go for that. Let me just stop her in her tracks. Okay, so we'll keep the balance. We'll go for the 53. Obviously, I'm not going to Shaka Khan. Yeah, Shaka Khan. But yeah, so we'll find a fresh 53. We won't go after the same one. Boom, shaka. Yeah. He's got to go crawling. Yeah, and that'll be because of the hull breach, though, wouldn't it be, Hugo? Okay. Spike Triangle. Well, I'm running Spike Triangle at the minute by using Spock. And I'm obviously going to go after the interceptors because I'm on an explorer. DCS is too linear. Okay. Right, so we've got a 53 here. Not damaged. So let's have a look at it. Let's see what happens. Now, obviously, I'm sure it goes without saying that if I use the Cerritos and Exacoms, that I'd probably do a hell of a lot better. Yeah, it does. Okay, so we definitely got splattered there. But we did a hell of a lot more damage. A hell of a lot more damage. And we only added 2 extra rounds. Wow. That's actually impressive. So, Bev's already cracked on there. When hit by a hostile. Oh, Hugh's finally activated. But, right, so how many times did Beverly just activate then? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times in just the first round. That's 15%. 15%. Found I killed them in less rounds with Decius instead of Gorkon. Okay. You want to see the last shot? Alright. Right, you can run both when you have Hugh. Okay, so that's, now it's in the 30s finally. Woo! 35, 36, 37. And the last shot saw me get blew up. But the last shot I fired was a nearly 5 million. Every hit you took 6 times per round. It was 36 times 6. Right, Hugo, where did you get the 36 from? I'm trying to work out where you got the 36 from. The 6, I got it. That's the number of times that Beverly... Oh, right, yeah, hang on. Yeah. The number of rounds that she does. But yeah, so... 4.9 million. 6 trigger per round. Yeah. I got 37 on the board. Okay, we'll try Decius. So what we're going to do is we're getting rid of Gorkon then, are we? Yes, my Decius is maxed. Oh, hello. That one meant to happen. Right, so... Now, question is where is my Decius? Please tell me he's on a freaking away team. Can I get him back? Oh, yes. No, I can't. I can't get him back. He's off on an away mission at the minute. Ah. Sod's Law. Yeah. Yeah, what I'll do is I will run that, and like I said, I'm going to be doing a video on the Swan Refinery, showing the benefits of those boosts and everything. So what I can do is I can run that and put it as a little bonus feature in, running that, so I could run a few tests myself tomorrow. Actually tomorrow, because it's back in 6 hours. So. Actually, 6 hours 45. Yeah, funny enough, I will actually be up then. I will be up. So, what about Beckett Below Deck 2? You've only got so many slots to think of. So, if we're going to use some of these like lower stat-based officers, I would probably recommend using a higher one. So, like, I've got Hugh... It's like on my bottom deck, obviously Hugh is not a very high stat. So obviously I'm going to definitely need the health in the form of Nero. You run Beckett. Okay. Well, I'm not going to run Beckett tonight because obviously it is midnight now. So I should really be thinking about getting some sleep. Because like I say, I'm up in about 6.5 hours. And I've still got a couple of jobs to do before I actually go to bed. You get that bonus in 2 rounds. Not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay. I mean, my Beckett's not... Oh, wrong one. Where is she? I mean, I get 115% damage bonus boost. But I think mine's tier... no, mine's tier 3, so... Yeah, Matt, are you going for Gush for his stats? It does actually have decent stats, and mine is maxed, but it's not at level 30 yet. So, but anyway. So, well, like I say, it's after midnight now, so I'm going to wrap up and get my last few little jobs to do before I go to bed, and then get some sleep. So, thank you everyone for coming to join the stream tonight. It's been a pleasure having you all here. Some great, actually, testing there. Grusha's rate starts if you get him to 30. Oh, yeah, he's definitely on my list to get into 30. He's definitely on my list. But it's just trying to get hold of all the Officer XP. Oh, nice one, Mark. It's only 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock for you, Nuz. It's midnight here in the UK. So, don't forget, I'm 8 hours ahead of you, mate. So, I should really be thinking about getting some sleep. So, like I say, thank you everyone for coming. It is appreciated. I do have the link for Discord, obviously, in the channel's in this video's description. Also, some donation links if you'd like to donate to the channel. Obviously, you don't have to, but it's very appreciated. And obviously, I do say thank you very much. But anyway, next video to drop obviously will be in regards to the Swan Refinery bonus from the Xborg faction research tree. So we'll show you them, and yeah, and obviously I'll put that DCS bit into the video as well. So thank you everyone for joining me. Have a safe and pleasant evening. Have a pleasant sleep if it is time for you to go to sleep. And I shall see you on the next video. I'm Madmore Pegasus. This has been the live Pegasus Show. Stay safe, live long and prosper. Good night.